Really kind of a miracle here down in the Florida Everglades. Those whales, 40 of the 50 survived. A lot of people will tell you the whales were mourning the ones that had died. They're very bright creatures, and that once the process was over, they all moved on.
A miracle. 40 whales seem to be dying stranded off the Florida coast last night. The whole world watched and rooted for these majestic and very intelligent creatures to survive. When authorities went back to check on the whales today, yes, 10 had tragically died. 30, however, found their way back to deep waters. And that's a great miracle. But right now, on the other side of the world, in Japan, there's a horror going on. These are the whales that got out okay, but on the other side of the world, we have a horror going on in Japan, okay? The slaughter of the dolphins in that place called The Cove, made famous by a documentary called The Cove. Check this out.
Got it. Got it.
That was actress Hayden Panettiere crying because she saw the slaughter of the dolphins. Simone Reyes, animal rights activist, and my dear friend, you have just returned from Japan. You also saw what was happening to these dolphins. Describe what you saw and how it felt to you.
It's very encouraging how many people here stateside were praying and hoping for those pilot whales to be reunited with their ocean families in the pod, because what people aren't so quick to realize is that there are tens of thousands of dolphins being killed in countries like the Faroe Islands and Japan, where I just was in Taiji. And what is horrifying is the way that these beautiful marine animals are being killed. I was there with Sea Shepherd as a cove guardian, and there are actually no words to describe what I saw, but I've been blogging about it, and we live stream every single kill. And if you actually see the way that these boats are going out into the wild, driving families of dolphins into the killing cove, panicking them, terrorizing them, and then brutally butchering them to death in a long and painful process, the other so-called lucky ones get a life of enslavement at a marine park.
Well, another reason not to visit marine parks. This is the ugly backstory that people don't want to think about. Also, join Sea Shepherd. Go to seashepherd.org. Get involved. They can't speak for themselves. Simone Reyes, thank you for your courage to bear witness to this horror.